Might not have been the best idea to put all my tire chains in one box here. I got my icebreaker truck tire chains here all mixed up, and I think we got the big ones. Are those the fronts or the rears? We got the big ones in here. Look like there's the springs. Those are the things that gave me so much trouble last year. Hopefully not this year. Oh no, these are the big ones. So if you have a front end loader, you don't need to use the wedge blocks on the front. You can just jack it up with the loader bucket. Safety Sally time. Don't ever work under hydraulics if you can help it. Get a jack stand up underneath the axles. Then you can release the pressure and you're good. Now we can put the chains on and spin the tires. We'll take it out of four-wheel drive too, so a little bit easier to spin. There we go. I know you're curious about this tool. It'll all come clear here in a minute. I'll tell you a funny story about tire chains. Back when I was younger, we went elk hunting. Lee's family used to go elk hunting for 2 weeks every year. And opening morning, I had a 75 Bronco, the little ones, old Fords. Oh, my favorite rig I think I ever had. And opening morning, I found this old Jeep road, and I went hunting way up in Hell's Canyon. Went down, 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 and I followed it. But I had, I had locker differential and big tires and all that, so it was no problem. And making sure they turn on. And then, so I went off hunted all day. As soon as I dropped down off in the canyon, of course it started to snow. And by the time I got back later in the day, there was a foot of snow on the ground. Well, what was easy for me to get into going downhill in my Bronco was impossible to get out, right? And of course, because I was a knucklehead, I didn't have my chains with me. I had left them back at the camp, and that was some miles away. I had to go walk back to the camp after hunting all day, put my chains on a pack board. You know what a pack board is? It's like a frame backpack that you carry meat on. Down in that canyon. Of course, that's a heavy chain too, like these big truck chains here that I had made, everything I did was always overkill. And then put those chains on, and still I couldn't get out, and I spent the better part of the evening winching my way out of there about 75 feet at a time while it continued to snow, freezing cold. So the moral of the story is, I don't know if there is more. Keep your chains. Keep your chains in there. So when putting on your chains, remember, tight chains are happy chains. You want your chains to be as tight as you can get them, less likely to flop over and break something, or it gives you better traction. It's even better on the tire. This isn't really the intended use of this tool here, but we'll see in a minute. But it is kind of a nice byproduct. So I've got this down as tight as I can go. Now, last year I had this little tail sticking out here, and I had to wire them all up, and it came loose a couple times, and I think one of them flopped around and broke off one of the greasers. I had these chains built for these specific tires, and this just is just superfluous. This doesn't really need to be there. So I got it on the very last link here, right there. There's only one link to go in the crossbar, and I couldn't quite get this front side tightened. So this has really helped. I can kind of pull the chains tight. At least it kind of gets them going in the right direction. And then cinch that up a little bit, and then I should be able to get that definitely helped. I can get my lock in there. Let's get this on there. Oh, I like that. That's gonna be a smoothie. There we go. That is going nowhere. Let's cut those things off. Those things are a pain. Chain's a whole lot easier and less dangerous to cut if you can put a little tension on it. That's better. this piece of junk almost got thrown in the scrap pile until I realized I was using it backwards. So it's like one of those Chinese puzzles. I was trying to tighten here, right? Because these springs are so strong. I don't care how strong you are, unless you're like Magnus. You can't pull them and hook them over the springs. And so I just went backwards. And the hook is facing the wrong direction, and I would try to pull it. There wasn't enough stroke, and it would run into the clip. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! This is going to take the cake for one of the worst pieces of equipment I've ever handled. And then I realized. There you go. How about that? Now it locks. So now it's one of the best pieces of equipment. So here's how it works. Okay, so you've got these springs, right? And they go up here. And so last year I had these long tails flopping around, and it was terrible. This year it's done properly. Okay, so here's how it works. You put this thing on here like this, right? And the other way. Put it on here like this. It's always best on a plane. You're going to push down. You've got more strength that way. Problem being, since you can't get it on, right? Springs are too tight. So no big deal. So what I've done is I just take a pry bar and just got it on the lug nut and just press the springs up a little bit. All right, once I have that done, and this is the last one, it's much harder than the other ones. This is a good way to snap it. Okay, so we messed up again. Look at that. I can get up there. This is not easy. What, did I say half a day? Go ahead, scratch that, and make it a whole day. Oh man, I'm not paying attention. I had that off there. All right, let's try this again. I had the spring on the wrong side of the binder. Okay, so backspace, when you use it correctly, it works pretty good. So what that does is that gives you the ability to see these guys in there, right? And voila! Now, still, we're not going to get that thing out of there, so here's where the bars are going. So I just pull that up a little bit. And there we have it. Oh, man, you fight for it. You fight for it, but it is good. We have a tensioning system. We got no chains flopping. I cut all these guys off and cut them to 3 links, so they're exactly the same. We got the same spacing. We got 2 bars between each one. It all works out. We've got these more in the center. So that is a properly installed chain, and only about 2 hours later. The next one's going to go faster. Are so heavy, are these chains, that you have to get in the middle and start at the top. Oh, I know why I was so reluctant to take them off. Okay. It's always relearning every year. Yeah, if you want to know how to put chains on, talk to a trucker. These poor guys have to put them on so many times. I'm so sorry for them every time I have to do that. It's a lot of work. Now you've got gravity helping you, coming down both sides. Make sure they're centered, make sure you don't have any crosses here. Good tractor chains like this, you can't just use regular chains. There's big lugs here. What happens is, if you have single crossbars, they get down in here in between. It helps, but it's not as good as you can sit on top. And it still happens to a certain extent. But having a double one here connected with these 2 links always kind of ensures that you have something. We used to have something sitting on top of a lug filmware that's going to reach down there and bite. So they'll kind of settle in as you use them, but they're good. Wouldn't even be bad to have these connected here as well. I think that would be good too. nonetheless. Now this is the important bit. Okay, we don't use the block until we get the big chains on there. If you're just using just passenger car or something, you know, you can, these blocks, you can just drive right up on there and the chains are so manageable. These are pretty big ones. So what you want to do is kind of tuck that into there. We've got this crossbar. We want this crossbar to fall into the groove here. So kind of estimate as that rolls forward right there exactly where that's going to be. And usually, kind of the way I made it, it should fall right. If you've done it right, let's see how it goes. So with these great big tires, it's nigh impossible to get them as super tight without installing them, driving them around a little bit, and having kind of settled in. So I have to tell you that this tool started off with a little bit of a few problems, user errors. I have to say it's excellent. It's just excellent. I couldn't get such a nice job, or couldn't get everything so even without this. I tried to use a regular pin grinder last time, but it didn't have these little hooks on it. So I think I could make one of these here, but so that was good. So last year, remember I had all the chains flopping and I had stuff wired on and all that. So what I did is I made sure that everything was fit the way I wanted it, drove it around, made sure that the seeds in there, and then I cut off all those tails. Cut off the tails on the back, cut off the tails here, cut off the tails on the springs. So it's not so stiff that it's difficult to get on, but it's really tight. So no more problems, no more issues. I had a couple times in snowstorms. I think maybe when I was plowing for the Real Martian, I think that I hit some ice banks or something, and it tore that wire off, and then I had end of a chain flopping, and one in the front, one in the back, and I got to stop and dig out snow. So I want to be sure to do it properly, because I just don't want to be fiddling with this in the middle of the night in a snowstorm. So I feel real good about it. They fit really good. Everything is nice and tight. It's going to be a lot quieter too. Not going to have going around. But this is great. It was a great tool once I figured out how to use it. But, so that's 2 down. Yeah. I have 2 more to go.